Cindy, can we get a photo?
Right with me, and then gaining the confidence to say, you know what, no, I don't want to do a shot smoking a cigarette, or I don't want to do a shot holding a gun, because that's not how, you know, what I'm about.
Right.
But that takes time to find your voice, because here I was a girl from a small town in Illinois, and you want the job, and you want to fit in, and you want everyone to like you. And then learning to say no, I think is probably, you know, it's something that takes time, but you get there, hopefully.
Yeah, and confidence comes with time.
Yeah.
Too. And what's the significance of the title, Becoming?
Well, because it's about the journey. I mean, you're constantly becoming that next version of you. I mean, Cindy at 49 covered. And
could you really tell that much of a difference from, let's say, 20-year-old Cindy to 29-year-old Cindy?
Well, I don't even remember that far back. Now, come on, you're asking too much.
The Alzheimer's.
Well, yes. Oh, because when I moved to New York, I was 20. And so, years aren't quite equivalent. And I feel like for men it's 40. But now I'm coming to 50, and it's like, that's such a scary number in some ways, especially as someone who grew up in front of the camera, and, you know, there's so much focus on how you look.
Cindy, as far as navigating the world of business, particularly for our female viewers, that may help them.
I should remove my mole, and I really considered it, but my mom gave such good advice, which was like, well, you know what your mole looks like, and you don't know what a scar would look like, and are you willing to take that chance? And I was like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. And then I started modeling, and sometimes in the beginning they would put makeup on it, or they would try to retouch it out. But when I did my first Vogue cover, Vogue left.
Wow!
Just like bring your daughter to work day. I try not to normally let her on camera with me, because it just reminds me of the world. So, you know, so she keeps up with the dance team and her, you know, her friends.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned Instagram, because recently this young girl, Sarah Nealon, to use her name, a young model, she decided to give up social media in general because she felt a lot of pressure. Because as you know, I'm sure, Kaia, that people can be mean on there, and she felt the pressure to be thin and pretty, and she just couldn't handle the negativity. There's so many great things about social media, but also you have to deal with those sort of repercussions. What are your thoughts on something like that? How do you handle it?
Well, I think two things. One is, my thoughts are, I don't know why, like, I was raised in the Midwest where you were brought up, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything.
Right.
That seems to me, somehow that has not translated into social media, and people feel like, some people say wonderful, great things, and some people don't. And you really can't let either of them affect you.
Right.
Because if you let the good stuff get to your head, you have to let the bad stuff affect your heart.
Right.
So I think in terms of Kaia,
like Instagram, Twitter, everything, but I'm just
Snapchat, that's the new one.
Snapchat, I know.
That's the young cool one.
But I don't see anywhere on
right? We're like
no one above like 25 is really on that. But I just feel like, because I've grown up with that around me, it's not like a new thing, so learning how to deal with that has kind of just always been.
Yeah, you're right, because this generation is exactly right. You would know it.
I know. But it's not like all of a sudden I have to do online, because it's always been around for me, and just seeing my music come through it, and no matter what people say, it's not like they define her. So it makes me realize that these people, they just say things, they don't think about it, so I can't think about it.
Very good. It's very good attitude. I always say, those keyboard gangsters, you'll figure you're pretty usable with themselves, unfortunately, just kind of like trying to
but it's also like
Did a selfie of herself for the.
I think she has fine.
She does, but you know what? The hands are. Yeah, no,
Reggie, please block.
Right, that's his name. He's the handler.
He's the handler. It's the handler.
It's like the hamburglar.
Cindy! Kaia! Cindy! Come on, Cindy!
Can we just get one last shot?